Ethereum profitability is back up. Again, the yield of Ethereum for a very long time that we didn't see this is finally going back up. We are getting more Ethereum, maybe not more value in dollars, but more Ethereum. And even in dollars, we're getting more even when Ethereum is going down. What is going on? Why is the profitability going up? We're going to talk now about the difficulty bomb. We're going to talk about the DAX size calculator. We're going to talk about a lot of things. And if you like the video, I'll ask you, like I always do, to please like the video. If you want more videos like this, you can always subscribe. And I don't know, if you can put it in the comments, you can say, Pedro, hey, I like this video. You can like support it. It's all right. If you have any questions, you can always shoot us at DM in Instagram and we'll try to solve your question. And with no more further ado, let's see what's happening with Ethereum. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the market to understand where are we and what are we looking at. Okay, we see that Bitcoin right now is around 19,000. Ethereum is around $1,000, and as you can see in the last 7 days, they did went down. We need to understand that Ethereum went down all the way to $898 when we had the famous liquidity crash because of Three Arrows Capital and all those things. We have a video about that, about Celsius and all that. After that, they recovered. They went up all the way to 1,200. Seems like they were doing pretty good. Like, for example, Bitcoin, well, it crashed to like, 18,000. And yeah, it went up to like 21,000. So yeah, it's back again in 19,000. It's again back under 20,000, which is obviously not too nice, it broke 20,000 barrier, but as we can see, it didn't drop too much. When it broke it, it's actually like the price action is kind of weird, to be honest. But anyways, the thing is, Ethereum went down, okay? It went down like 30%, and still we're earning more. How much are we earning right now? Well, I put the example of 1360 Ti. As you all know, this is the cards that I use, and I put my electric cost. Obviously, if you pay more, you're gonna make less. That's just obvious. But in my case, I pay 0.04. So we calculate how much are we earning, and you can see that we are earning 0.95 cents before electricity, 0.81 cents after electricity, which is more than what we were getting. As you remember, before the crash, we were making like around $1.20, maybe even $1.50. We go all the way back to like maybe March. Then it started going down, and we were even in like 0.70, 0.65. Like it was okay. It was just terrible. I'm sorry. The profit was very, very, very bad. And however, price is going down, and now we're earning more. Why are we earning more? Well, first of all, it's because of the difficulty bomb. Okay, Pedro, what is the difficulty bomb? Okay, basically the blocks of Ethereum is what we confirm. Okay, mining works in a very easy way. People send blocks with transactions. Once every block is full, there is another block full of transactions. When you confirm it, you get a reward. What happens? That those blocks normally go around every 13 seconds approximately, but the Ethereum like bosses, they can decide how long every block lasts. For example, if they put that every block is gonna last now like 16 seconds, then there's gonna be less blocks, so you're gonna mine less blocks, so you're gonna get less money. As you can see, the difficulty bomb is not something new. We can see that here is going up, but it's something that happened in 2017. It went up all the way to 30 seconds per block, which is crazy. And before it went to like 20 seconds, it went also to 17 seconds. And in our case, you know, we were around 13 seconds, and in this last bomb, we were already in 16 seconds, which may sound stupid, may sound like it's small, like it's not a big difference compared with the other difficulty bombs. But if you divide like 16 divided by 13, we have a 23% less income, which means you are earning 75% of what you are earning, more or less, or like 77%, which means if you were earning $1, now you're earning 0.77 cents. So what happened? Basically, this was supposed to happen when the merge. These blocks like delays, these bombs, difficulty bombs, are always going on when there is a new change in Ethereum, when there's a new change in the chain in general. And right now, this was supposed to happen with the famous Ethereum 2.0 that was supposed to come in August, but it has been officially delayed to September. It was delayed in January. We made a video and we talk about it in the video, but right now has been entered, like it has entered into effect, which means that until now it was still affecting, and from the 1st of July it's not as affecting anymore. If we go to the what to mine and we see how much we're earning, we can see that the estimate block time is already 13 seconds 77, which it used to be, as I said, 16. Okay, and this, when you check, if you click in Ethereum, it's gonna take you to this page, and you're gonna see that is calculated on the last hour in general. Okay, average of last hour, and still it will probably go down a little bit more until 13 seconds approximately, something like that, which basically made the difficulty went down a lot, because now we're getting 20% more blocks, so obviously we're earning much more. That's the main point. Okay, How can we see this also? Well, we can see in the difficulty, okay? This actually, I'm not completely sure if it's related to the difficulty bomb, because as we can see, the difficulty has crashed down like crazy, okay? To be completely honest, I'm gonna discuss with you why I don't really understand that, because the difficulty went from 14p all the way to around 12p, which is a big difference, okay? It's a big difference. It's again, like 20%, almost the same that it went down the time in the blocks. And you may say, okay, this is because of the difficulty bomb, right? Like if we go to the old time, we can see that there was like one happening just on the 6th of October. There was like a big crash in difficulty also here, like from the 6th to the 13th of October. And if we go to the calendar of the old ones, like we are talking here, a crash in 2017, October 6th. Well, if we go here, we can see that on October 6th, actually there was again a very high time of blocks, and the block collapsed until the 17th of October. So it's like just basically the same time, or almost the same time. So you may say, okay, then it's because of the difficulty bomb, right? Like we can go also to 2019. We can see that in 2019 there was a bomb that exploded on February 26 until March 6. So if we go to February 26, 2019, we can see here, February 26, that also the difficulty went down. But to be completely honest, it's most probably linked to that. But at the same time, I'm not completely sure it's 100% linked to that. Maybe it's linked to other things. Because what I don't understand is that in these ones, you can see how the difficulty was going up during that like bomb delay. Maybe in this one a little bit, but in our case, like there was not really a difficulty going up too much, like maybe from 13 to 14, but now it's all the way down to like 11. That's what I don't understand, like why it goes down so much when it went up just a little bit when they were starting the bomb. Something I really don't understand. To be honest, if you see the number of hashes, like the amount of hash power that there is right now, it went down also like around 20%. So it's not just the bomb delay. There is people just turning off the rigs because it's on $1,000 Ethereum. We're on the first of the month. It's just not interesting to mine Ethereum for some people anymore. And in general, like the amount of people mining is going down. It's just going down because it's not profitable for them, which is amazing. Why is that amazing? Well, because for the people that do mine, we are earning more Ethereum. As you see here, you can see the estimated rewards in 24 hours in Ethereum. Okay, this is the amount that we call the yield, the amount that we are yielding. And as you can see, 0.0009. Okay, before it used to be 0.0007, which means we are taking almost 20% more Ethereum every day in every card, which is crazy. Okay, yeah, in the amount in dollars is obviously it hasn't grown so much. It has grown a little bit from maybe like 0.80 to 0.95, but we need to understand that that's because the price of Ethereum went down. Okay, if right now Ethereum was in 1,250, for example, like it was literally the week ago, which is 200 more, it's basically 20% more. So we would be around $1.15, $1.20, which is what I expected to see here if the price was stable. If the price goes down, obviously the rewards are going to go down. But the important part is the amount of Ethereum we are getting, because that's the thing that is constant. The price is always going up and down. What it matters is how much Ethereum are we getting. At this point of the road, we are not mining, like right now, we are not starting to mine just to get the money every day. Everyone who's mining is accumulating Ethereum. So when Ethereum 2.0 comes and price probably will go up, that's kind of the idea. This is not financial advice, but that's what people think. You have more Ethereum accumulated and, well, you have more money at the end of the day. That's the idea. So what we are looking for, what every miner is looking for, is for price to go up, or if price collapses, at least to get more Ethereum. And now finally, after a long time, we're seeing that we are getting more Ethereum. We're in the levels of December, so it's not like an amazing thing. Like if you see where we come from, it's just crazy. But still, we are getting more Ethereum. The bump is delayed until September, so until mid-September, we're gonna accumulate as much Ethereum as we can. In my case, you can see I'm earning right now around 0.00249 Ethereum every day, and I have almost 0.1 saved. Once I have 0.1, I always put it up in a strategy that gives me a little bit of extra money, doing some covered calls. Maybe I'll make a video about that in the future. And as you can see, in general, profitability, well, this graph hasn't been actualized, but even when it will get actualized, right now it's like 1 cent per day per mega hash what we are earning. Okay, this accounts, it doesn't account for electricity, but it says basically if you have 1 mega hash per second, you're gonna be earning 1 cent per day. Obviously, the cards that I'm using has 60 megawatts, 60 mega hash, so you're earning 60 cents per day, but actually you're making more now. So this is not actualized, it will be actualized very soon. Actually no, because it's 1.6, so yeah, it's like 90 cents. Yeah, maybe it's kind of actualized, but I mean, it's not until today. As you can see, we're still in the very lows, which is the point that I wanted to show this graph. We're still on the levels of 2020, on the levels of 2019, nothing close to 2021, not even to January 2022. We were like 5 times higher than now. That was crazy. But there is another thing that people is not taking into account, which will make profitability higher and which make us to earn more Ethereum, to yield more Ethereum. And you may be asking, Pedro, what is that? Well, that thing is the famous DAG size, okay? If any of you mine, you would realize, or you maybe have realized, that when you start the miner, it always says calculating DAG size, creating DAG size. What is this DAG size? Well, the DAG size is the file that the miner has to load in the graphic card so it's able to mine, and it has a minimum size depending on the cryptocurrency. As you see in Ethereum, the size is 4.91, which means you can only mine with graphic cards who has at least 5 gigabytes of memory, okay? As you can see, in the case of Ravencoin, you only need like 4 gigabytes. In the case of Ethereum Classic, you need 4 gigabytes of memory. In Ergo, you need like 3 gigabytes, and you have the approximate dates, okay? It's based on the block, so it's approximate dates, but basically the point is in August, we will have the size in the DAG growing to 5 gigas, and all the cards and all the equipment who has 5 gigabytes won't be able to mine Ethereum. And you may say, Pedro, but there's not that many cards that use 5 gigas, like more of them are like 6 cards, like, well, actually the ones of 6 are like very close to 6, so maybe they are not able, but 6 cards, almost 8 cards, like 8 gigas, 12 gigas, like there's not that many of 5 gigas. Well, the problem is not the cards, like the good news, actually not the problems, is the Asics, okay? There's a lot of ASIC miners, which is like miners specifically designed to mine Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, well, thankfully, because if not, they are destroyed, which can mine like all Ethereum and it has algorithm, and they have only 5 gigas of memory. They are gonna get basically useless, okay? This thing that you're buying here is just a brick. You're not gonna be able to use it more than to mine Ethereum Classic, and for Ethereum Classic, this thing is pretty expensive, okay? These things are like, what, $1,000, and they are making like $1,000, like $300 a year. So you take 4 years to pay them out, and if you are mining Ethereum Classic, maybe you pay like 8 years. These things are just a lose of money, okay? I wouldn't buy any Just Miner right now. They're terrible, and they are not the only ones, okay? I put the Just Miner because it's the best example. Is these guys decided to make some miners with 5 gigas. I don't know why, but that thing is just gonna die in August. It's that simple. Yeah, right now it makes $14,000, and they are charging you what, $24,000. You're not gonna make $24,000. I can tell you that. In Ethereum Classic, no way. It's gonna be full of Asics super soon. So it's just a no-go, okay? These Asics are just, to be honest, pretty terrible right now. It's not a good idea to buy any of these right now. And the point is, these things are gonna get obsolete in August, okay? You won't be able to use them for Ethereum, which means that probably all the profitability, all the difficulty will also go down in August, because there's a lot of people who won't be able to mine, because this is not the only ones, okay? There's a lot of old Asics from like 2018, 2017 from Ethereum, like, well, more like 2019, because actually in the beginning it was not very easy to mine with Asics, that are also in the 5 gigas range. So basically in August they won't be able to mine, and we will also see somehow difficulty dropping. We don't know how much, we don't know how big it will be, but for sure some farms will have to throw them out, which means difficulty will probably go down. This is not for sure, but it will probably go down. When you check with other YouTubers, people are saying, oh, profitability is going to go up probably around 30%, around 20%. Well, we saw it going up just around 10%, we said. If we see the 0.95, why? Because we always depend on the price anyways, okay? The real point is that we are earning more Ethereum. We're getting 0.0009 Ethereum, which is the real good news. It's not about anything else, it's about that. And as you can see, the price obviously is going to fluctuate. Right now it's 1,000, maybe it goes to 3,000. I think this bear market is going to move a lot. Probably will go to like 800, maybe it goes to 1,500. The point is we want to get as much as we can until September, because in September, well, we move to proof of stake and then we lose everything, okay? That's something we have to take into account. And that's why this is good news, at least for the time being, because we have seen for the first time in a very long time difficulty finally going down, even though the block times are not where they are supposed to be yet. Like they're almost there. They're on 13.8, this should be 13.2. Yes, we are talking about 0.05%, or more, like 0.5%, yeah, something like that. But still, it affects, okay, something we have to take into account. And well, in general, what we see is that finally we're earning a little bit more. We can breathe a little bit better, even though still the basically the payoff time, the return on investment is pretty bad, okay? If we check Ethereum right now, given these cards, not even taking into account electricity, let's say we don't pay electricity is free, we earn 0.95. Well, these cards right now, they sell for around 600 euro, divided by 0.95, we're talking about 631 days to return your investment, which would be amazing if it wasn't because Ethereum is basically dying. Ethereum cannot be mined anymore very soon. And also because these cards are not $600. If you find right now second hand, you can get like maybe 350, 375. Yeah, they are going down a lot actually, which is crazy actually. And if you divide that between 0.95, you get around 368, around a year to pay off, which is very good, used to be very good. But you need to understand, Ethereum is not gonna last 1 year, okay? Ethereum is gonna last 3 months. We have July, we have August, and we have September. We don't even know if September is gonna be full. So yeah, you have to, let's say you make 4x on the price of Ethereum. Let's say it goes up, well, 4 times. If you divide that between 4, still 90 days, you're very tight. Like it's not a good investment. It's not a good time to buy, to be completely honest, because we don't know what the profitability is gonna be after. Will it be good? Maybe it will be good. I'm not saying no, it probably will be good. I'm gonna keep mining, I'm gonna mine after, but we don't really know. It's not the best time to start to mine because we don't know. You don't know what you're buying. And most of people, they like new stuff and they don't want like used cards. And well, I think right now used cards are the only thing that I would even go for, to be completely honest. But yeah, good news, we are getting more Ethereum. Difficulty bomb has been delayed until September. In September we'll have this pain coming back, and the difficulty also went down, so we are yielding more Ethereum. If you like the video, remember to like and subscribe. If you want to comment anything, you have the comments down below. And if you have any questions, you can write us on Instagram, as I said on the beginning. With all said and done, we see you in the next episode. Goodbye!